quid. They're still waiting in the same place. Still waiting for the same game as... We're almost ready. There's just utter commotion outside. But, yeah, I mean, ideally, if there's going to be a little bit more, I think we probably will end up cutting to a break eventually.
No one knows. The only thing you know, Harry, is that you're thinking human being. That's all Descartes told you. Yeah. Probably go for a game of volleyball if it doesn't become too dark, which is actually becoming a legit problem right now. As the day turned to night.
Of course, actually, during the break, now's the perfect time for you guys to head on over to Betway.
Hey!
You can stick a bet on the outcome of this game, decide who goes through to the grand finals later on. If you're a fan of VP, if you think they can recover from this slump, the problems they've had, the downhill spiral we've seen them in, then you can head on over to Betway and vote for them. And if not, well, I say vote, bet. But, you know, I mean, then there's mousesports, of course. Their, you know, new roster, fielding the likes of Sticko and Sonny. Sorry, I just couldn't read the name.
That's true.
You know, big fan of these additions. You can go on over there. You know, I'm sure we have the odds lying around somewhere if they want to try and get that up on the screen. If that's something we have just readily available.
Yeah, you just called something they have to actually produce before they can put it on. But they'll probably make it happen.
Yeah,
we'll just get a banana. But yeah,
that's
also
Freiburg in the water having a good time.
Yeah, no, he's the king of bananas. He's not a banana himself.
I mean, to be fair, within recent performances before he was moved with NIP, he was just more the banana as opposed to
that's true.
king
also,
of.
if you have some time off, which you have right now, if you've been sticking with us, you've had a lot of time off. You could go on to steelseries.com/ESG. I think it's just ESG, where you can participate in a giveaway, where you can win a SteelSeries kit. We got one. It's pretty spicy. I like it. All right.
Okay. So
yeah. You know what I would like to see right now, Harry?
Go on.
I would like to see how my boy Parla's doing. Let's see how he's doing.
That was a good throw.
Damien, congratulations, you are our first race winner. How'd you feel?
Very good, very good. It was really fun doing it.
Yeah, you raced really well. I mean, you started out in front. Did you have any specific tactics?
Not really, just, I don't know, going as fast as I can. And I had good competition behind me, so I was just, focused on my race. It was fun.
Yeah, Snappy was biting on at your heels. Did you ever feel like under pressure?
Not really. No, not really. He was not that far, not that close. I mean.
Okay, so you managed to really stamp your authority on this race.
Yeah, quite obviously. Yeah,
is it because of your authority and envious? You know, bring some of that power to the table.
I don't think so. Two different things. I just like to compete, and it's funny to drive. So that's it.
Okay, well, Damien, the competition isn't over yet. You have one more race, and you're going to be racing against a very special, secret opponent. Are you ready?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, take the challenge.
Let's go.
Ah! Very well done. See? Old man.
Yeah, but
Still
very
got it.
good. Very good. Very fast. Good job, mate. What has just happened? Mind blown. Our mystery driver is none other than Paul Red Eye Challoner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Super cool, obviously, in that, yeah.
That looked really intense. How was it going up against the French powerhouse known as Damien?
Well, I mean, he's kind of like the Alain Prost of the go-kart world. I'm more like the Nigel Mansell of the go-kart world. We all know how fast the Tash man is, right? So
Yeah.
I kind of just embrace my inner Mansell.
Okay, and what took you over the finish line first, Paul? Why did you win?
Well, it's basically the go-kart.
Oh, I see. Speed. Right. Anything else?
Well, I mean, raw talent, obviously.
Okay, yeah, and
raw talent.
yeah.
And obviously the Tash.
Yes.
You know, you think about, you drive around the corners and you kind of come around the last bend and you think of Nigel Mansell and then you think, hang on, his tyre blew. Think of Ayrton Senna, no, that's not going to work. Think of Lewis Hamilton, no, not really. I mean, I just embrace, good drivers, really.
Okay, well, you did a great job, Paul.
Thanks, buddy.
Any sort of final words? Because that was an inspiring performance.
Well, I just, just a word out there to all the French drivers, all the young drivers. The old British boys still got it, yeah? Okay. I just ease it off, and then, right, ready? You got it? Nice. Woo! Well played, well played. Shit, this stings.
That's good. Yes, brother.
Hello and welcome back here to ESG Mykonos.
Hello, darkness, my old
Greece.
friend. There you go. We're
Very
back in.
fitting. We got an update for you guys. We're going to replay the replayed round. Why not?
Again, replay squared. Let's go. Looking forward to this one, as you would expect. I don't think I can hype. I don't think the hype could be any more dead. Semi-final game. I'm not going to paint the picture again just yet. I'm going to wait till we get a little bit closer to the time for me to do that. Right now, Risk.
Yes.
Do you want to reminisce about your childhood? You were just a Danish boy. You joined the military when you were 15.
No, actually, no.
You moved back home to help your mum on the farm.
Didn't have a farm.
Tried out for Astralis. They said no.
I actually
And
played in a team with Device back in the day.
there you go. There's some golden knowledge for you.
That was back in 2008 though, so it's a long while.
How does it feel that Kierby is so much younger and so much better than both of us?
I'm actually okay with it.
There you
He's
go.
a good guy. Good at CS, better than me, better than 99.5% of the entire population of the world. So
There's 99 point. That's 0.5% are as good as him. That's an insane number. Where the hell are all the CS pros if that's the statistic we're working with?
yep, I don't know. Someone told me that statistic, and as you do, you get your information
Yeah, I
off
seem
the
to get
internet.
that impression from you a lot. It's
Yeah.
like, nah, I heard it once, and I'm just gonna.
Yeah, like as you said, I get all my information from the internet, and sometimes it's always correct, and that sentence makes a lot of sense. All right, boys, here we go. Another shot of the palm trees. As we are still waiting to go in game, and you can see Pasha, he's getting ready as well. Snags is discussing how they're going to play out this round, or this replayed round here, how they're going to play out the situation, getting all the information on point, same as mousesports as they were last time around. Headset's still not on, so we're still waiting here to get this going. And yeah, Sonny has actually just written on pause in the game. So both teams written on pause. Okay, Harry, here we go. 15 seconds and we will be live.
Can I just say,
with the recreation.
the statistic you just gave, that's 3.5 million are as good as Kierby.
Yes.
That's unreal. That's like,
I don't rate Kirby very high.
apparently not.
Jokes aside, he's actually a really good player. Actually also better than 99.5% of the population. Better than that, I would probably say.
But,
Who's your favourite player, Harry? Mine is obviously Kirby.
I don't really know. Maybe Simple. I quite like Simple. I think he's pretty good.
That's a good
I like
answer.
the attitude change as well. I think he's quite the example of, you know, a nice chap now.
Yeah, I would agree. He's a very interesting player to follow. Something that will be very interesting in 1 minute, approximately, is this game. That's going to be... Right now, we're recreating it as we did last time around. This time around, I'm not sure what it was. It was Stiko's position that was wrong because he came in from the back or what was going on. But definitely something was wrong, and they're going to replay it. Right now, they're recreating the situation again. 3 CTs doing the retake against 4 terrorists on the bomb, or not on the bomb side. They're trying to take the bomb side.
Okay, and just a reminder, it has to be pixel perfect, or else we're going to have the replay coming again. So let's make sure, Stiko, I don't know, is he in the right position?
I think he was... I'm not sure.
Well.
To be honest, this should be something that I would remember as a color commentator, but I don't remember where he was 40 minutes ago from now.
Well, he's currently situated just outside of connector. Sonny's waiting in the site. And VP, the time is almost there. We're nearly ready for this. Getting back into it for the second time now. 4-4 is the score. Last map of this semi-final. All tied up and all to play for. The winner, of course, will head through to the grand final for their shot to win $100,000. Or is it dollars? I don't know.
It's euros.
I can't remember what they quoted the prize pool in. Euros?
100,000 euros.
That's even more.
Yeah.
That's great. You know, I would...
All right, here we go. We should get in game because the round has resumed. Robs once again picks out the first one. Easily wins the duel against Taz. Let's see if he can go in for more. Robs is just fragging left, right, and center.
Yeah, I mean, on this replay, Robs has done even better than he did in the previous. He's going to take all 3. Now it is just Snacks left alive. Has the orb, locking it down.
Nope.
Going to be tagged back. Stiko does the damage.
Still could take on. Hey, he doesn't even think. Well, he just saves it. Nice.
So there you go. We waited for the second replay and didn't have Robs just decimate them.
Yeah.
Isn't that fantastic? Mousesports taking it 5-4 up. They take that round.
And finally, after what feels like a lifetime, Harry, we are back in the game. 5-4, as you said. Round number 10 coming in map number 3 of this semi-final between Mousesports and VPS. We already know when it's going to the grand final, all that jazz. Let's get into it. Double up setup on the T side, Pasha and Snacks. And this is a very interesting choice because usually, if you see double ops on train, you usually see it on the CT side, not on the T side. Let's see what Snacks and Pasha can do here.
Sonny's going to take the aggression up here towards Pop Dog. Going to be instead changing his sights over towards A main and lying in wait. There's Snacks. Just going to be holding the angle. No one coming his way just yet, but actually Chris J goes aggressive. Snacks has posted up brilliantly. And as Sonny fades away, Chris J's here alone. If he continues any further, there's going to be no one there to trade. Sonny holds back. Chris J waits. They're going to go for the old bait and switch. Molotov forces Chris J back. Bialy in the meantime, he's found himself Oscar, and with that, they've started to wrap in through CT. Man advised away of Virtus.Pro. And Rops, the Estonian wonder child that never stops, waits inside the B-bomb site. Stiko able to pick up Pasha. And now VP had a change of heart, going to start to make their way in towards Bialy. Very far forward. Good night to Stiko. Rops tries to do what he can. Players from all sides, pivots back and forth, but Bialy picks up the frag. And now Sonny and Chris J, they're the 2 that remain. Have done damage downrange onto Neo. But could have taken the red or the blue pill. Seen how far that rabbit hole went, and instead just says no. Goes home, packs up, doesn't want to continue pushing. That's VP in with their 5th.
5-5, all tied up in this matchup. And when we started this map, we said that this was surely going to be fireworks. And we waited a long time, so I'm hoping that the fireworks will be coming.
We said it was going to be fireworks, went to the display, started raining, whole thing cancelled. It's like, sorry. But no, yeah, it's all good. We're fine, we're back into this.
Yeah.
VP,
It's
they've
tied
gone
up.
5-5, tied once again. Save comes in from Mouse, the AWP for Chris J. That's going to be carried forward. They've got money to reinvest, so buying into this round is not an issue for Mouse. Looking over at VP, they go ahead and save a decent amount of money in that round, keeping 4 players alive. Start to build up that bank. They have that buffer now. If they lose this round, they should be able to buy into the next regardless.
Double upset on both sides this time around. Chris J has invested into one. Missing a bit of utility on Oscar and a bit of utility on Stiko, but hopefully it'll be fine in the end. right now on board with Neo. As we switch away from him and go over to Pasha and see if he can open up his bomb site with his AWP. Sonny though, 1-for-1 trader. Snacks bounces back onto Chris J. Pasha sees the edge of a CT. Flashed out though. And here we go, Snacks with the AWP actually being hunted. They've switched positions, Harry. And Snacks is not going to get that duel as Taz takes down Stico. Revenge frag after Pasha goes down. 3v3, but Sonny is very low on HP.
Bomb is currently in Pop Dog though, and Drops is pushed all the way up. He's very far in the back line, actually just going on a little adventure into T-spawn. Bialik tries to push through. Oscar finds that frag. Taz left in a 1v2. Playing around the bomb train. Bomb's been dropped over in Pop Dog. Sonny's on a measly 9 HP. It's Rops the man on 100. Taz goes in for the quick flick. Spots Rops as well. Starts to push on up to the bomb. Rops peeks into Taz. Doesn't lead to anything. The double peek comes in. Lands up the first. And Sonny, a little bit late to the party, allows Taz to rotate off. Both these players so incredibly low on HP. Taz with 12. Sonny in with 9.
Sonny does have a kit. 2 flashbangs as well. 1 flashbang on Taz. Let's see how Taz is going to play this. You know, of course, has to be careful of every single angle at this point. Let's see. Taz will take it home. Sonny will be the man to go down. 4K for Taz as he brings Virtus.Pro on 6 rounds on their T side here on Train. mousesports forced into a round where they can only do pistol armor, pistol utility if they want to have a buy in the next one. And we definitely need to see the main man, Martin Stick, aka Sticko, step his game up a bit. He's only on 2 frags in 11 rounds, and he's so much better than that. We all know that. Snacks this time around. Mac Daddy want to get the eco frags going as Pasha removes the first one from the equation. Chris J close range with a 5-7. In Pop Dog, definitely a good scenario for him. But decides to go back. Push together with his teammate, maybe?
VP, they've changed their sights over here towards that B-bomb site. Rops lies in wait all on his own. In the meantime, actually going to lose Snacks there. Tries going out towards 8. Find those players rotating on in. But now Rops, P250 in hand, has to step up. Does find damage. Goes for 2. Nearly makes it happen. Taz does manage to get the trade. Pasha lines up 2 more. He's on the triple, and it is just Chris J left in the 1v3. Taz on a measly 1 HP. Could fall here. That's some damage done at least for Mouse. Chris J. Not quite. Misses the shot there. Pasha's rotated him in the AWP to watch the long angle. Taz still on the site. Pasha finds that no problem. VP in with their 7th now. Money is plentiful for mousesports once again. They can't afford to buy up into this one. AWP for Oscar. I'd imagine at some point soon we're going to see that double AWP come into play. We know they're a fan of running it. Chris J and Oscar, both competent AWPers. Oscar, of course, being the main AWPer on the roster. Yeah. Chris J taking that step back to now fulfill the IGL role. Still very, very talented when it comes to fielding that AWP, and Train is probably their favourite map to do it on.
And also on that CT side, it's so important to have a secondary AWPer that can step up into the game, and Chris J does that. But right now, the economy's not there for them to get that going. Snacks and Pasha are doing their double AWP setup on the T side. So far, no kills exchanged. Default setup from BP, 2 towards Ivy, 2 around Pop Dog, and Snacks in A main with the bomb on his back. And just trying to make mousesports throw away all their utility before the final execute comes in from VP. Just probing away. Now Taz and Neo are trying to get information or kills on the B-bomb side, but on the other side of things, it's Oscar to open up onto Briali. Chris J has already pushed his way all the way into the corner, but he was spotted before and therefore will be Molotov'd out. Or maybe it's just the knowledge of Chris J playing that angle often. Didn't see him and just Molotov'd him out anyways. Neo making his way into upper. I think this is the fake towards B. We have 2 players situated towards Ivy as well. So Neo is trying to make the fake happen here.
Yeah, the bomb's pushing in through Ivy, as you say. Pasha's the one on the entry with the AWP. The timing's perfect. Chris J is going to fall. The trade doesn't come in either. Sticko rings out his position within the site. Oscar then falls on B. Sonny's going to go down as well, and now it's just Rops and Sticko left. The flank comes in, Sticko eliminates Snacks, pulls this closer to an even odds. Then they lose him within the site, coming in from behind, it's Robs. And he'll fall to Neo. That's the round to go the way of VP. And it turns out all you need to put the fire back into these boys is a 40-minute delay. They're looking good right now. 3 rounds to their advantage on the T side. And I mean, what we can see, the old boys, Taz and Pasha, Papa Biceps, looking angry at this one.
Definitely. And right now, mousesports, with their economy forced into doing pistols only, if they want to buy the next one, they're actually buying quite heavily down, but that is because they already have 4 lost rounds, so the money bonus is getting up there. 1,500, 1,600, 1,700. Pasha opens up, though, against these pistols, doubles up as Oscar goes down. Chris J with the 1 grenade, but Sticko bounces back. Deagle in hand takes down Neo.
They're just waiting before they commit to this. Peek comes in from Chris J. Going to fall to the hands of Bialy. Now they continue this aggression on up. Send out Bialy first. He's the man on 100 HP. Can take these duels. Sticko waits down by Ivy. Bialy continues this aggression into the site. They've already done decent damage. They could still do that much more. Robs hides over on the bomb train. With that 5-7, you can see that they've still got Snacks. Waiting all the way over in the backline to see if aggression comes in from Ivy. With a minute left on the clock, the ball is very much in VP's court as to where it is they want to head. In a way, if Bialy continues this aggression, it looks like they're determined on this A-bomb site.
See Bialy making his way in there. Robs is on the back of the bomb train with the 5-7. A good position for that weapon. So you just peek out, go for the headshots, medium to close range. Goes for the frag, but Bialy takes him out. 1 player remaining, and that's Sticko. He will be taken out by Bialy as well. Triple for him, and VP up 9-5. Wonderful opening here from Pasha. These are still against pistols only, so not as impressive, but still Pasha going out with the AWP, no fear. Getting stuff done. Double up set up on the CT side, last round of the first half. Can mousesports make it 6, or will VP take it 10-5? That's the question we're trying to answer here. 4 orbs on the server right now.
I mean, Taz, Pasha and Bialy all top fragging. These guys are looking fantastic. VP looking to be reinvigorated in this matchup. Snacks misses the opener there. Taz going to fall to Oscar. This double orb setup prevailing right now for Mouse. Chris J might have missed the opener, but Oscar was quick to remedy that.
Oscar with another one. Takes down Snacks in a clear op duel. As Bialy's making his way downtown. Trying to find Sticko. Won't happen.
Yeah, Bialy plays that tactical retreat. Starts to fade away from A. Now it's Neo with that bomb in tow. Ready to try and secure this B bomb site. Rops is there. Has support from Oscar from Connector. They've got that 2-man advantage. They can afford to have the extra man on A. Sunny playing up in Heavens as well. Going to be very quick on the rotate if they do decide to hit up B. That one singular Molotov and flash goes down into Pop. Then they also go and smoke off down towards Connector. Trying to sell this fake onto the A-bomb site, but it has not worked. Rops and Oscar still lie in wait for them as they head into B.
Could go down lower. It's open. Oscar's on the second train. Robs just below. Arpeggi's holding that bomb site if they go out. Let's see.
Gonna go pushing in. Pasha on the entry with the AWP. Rops holds the angle, finds the first. That's bomb dropped. Gonna go back for a little bit more. Turns his attention up to rafters. Has support from Oscar. And now it's Pasha left. 1v5. Sunny finds him there on the aggression. And that is going to be the round to go the way of Mouse. A 9-6 half in favour of VP. The sun has well and truly set here in Mykonos, but the frags are still rolling in. And it's the last map of this first semi-final. There's still another yet to come, Liquid versus SK, of course. But right now, we're at the apex of this match. Map number 3. And a 9-6 scoreline at halftime. VP, 3 rounds to their advantage. A pistol round could propel them very quickly into the lead. And then maybe into that grand final.
mousesports looking to get this pistol and tie this game up 9-9. And they do have a couple of great pistol players, but on this T side, you're more relying on coordinated pushes and timings. And they do invest a lot into utility this one. Molotov smoke for Robs and Smoke 2 flashbangs for Chris J. That means it's Oscar, Stico, and Sonny to open up the bomb sites with their pistols. One smoke on Neo on that CT side, and he's towards A. So if this is a B play, which is, it might be, Sonny opens up though. It's not a B play, it's down towards Pop Dog Oscar with another one, 4v3. Pasha takes the head off him. Evens it's all out. It's still a smoke up on Neo. Does have a kit as well. Stico at L-box. Pasha once again.
He's in with a second. He also dropped the bomb out in his sights. Now he's got full control of this. Goes in for Chris J. Pasha wins that as well. 3, gonna make it 4 taps wide. Rops. Good night, Estonian Prince. That is gonna be VP in with their 10th. And while they win the pistol, now we should be looking at a 12-6 scoreline before Mouse get a bye on the board.
Pasha is red hot right now. His tapping with the USB is out of this world. On point. And once again, the old guard of VP waking up to bring them to the grand final here at ESG Jewel Mykonos. Auto shotgun coming out of Snacks right now. This is a play that JW made popular down towards Ivy. Snacks is playing it in another position where you can play it. It's in Pop Dog.
Snacks just holding it here. Normally it's Pasha we see with the shotguns, but Snacks is just as proficient, ready to go up from behind, locking it down. Sticker's just waiting up there. Waiting to see if the head of Snacks peeks on over. They might try and line a flash up to try and find this opener. Throw utility in towards B, head on down. The auto shotguns drop the bomb, and at this point, this round could be in some serious trouble. Snacks gonna go hunting up with the Mag 7. Mag 7? Auto shotgun has to try and hold on to drop, which he'll be allowed to do. Takes another. Leaving this all on Chris J and Rops. Bomb in Falcon. Oh, there's Rops. Not gonna be alive much longer. Snacks trying to use the shotgun at range, but it's Taz to finish this one off. So nice anti-eco frags there picked up. Decent bit of money made by Snacks on the auto shotty as well.
He's going to bring it into this round also, since mousesports still going to be in the pistols. Oscar saving up for the AWP. Byron is going to be the next. So VP are going to be allowed on 12 rounds. 12-6. Before mousesports can actually buy on this T side. And some good T sides in this tournament, mousesports. So hoping for them to replicate that coming into the last 10 rounds potentially of this map and this game. Terrorists making their way through toilets. Oscar and the boys looking to bomb rush this B bomb site.
Yeah, they're already just swarming on in. Snacks is there. That auto shotgun once again ready to try and greet them. He hears the footsteps. He hears Money running into the site. Lines up the first and the second. Pivots round. Sticker does pick that up, but then Taz bids farewell to the lone mousesports player.
He's not mad about that because he had to buy a new weapon anyways this round. And it's going to be the AWP on Pasha. And rifles for the rest of the squad on Virtus.Pro. mousesports do get the AWP on Oscar as you usually want on train. Lacking a bit of utility though, so this could be dangerous because they need this round. VP will get on 13 if they lose it. And the money situation is not looking good for mousesports. They'll be able to force buy, but it'll be a very, very weak force buy, so we'll probably just see a couple of pistols around 2k and then buying in the next one. VP could make something happen here. Pasha does so. Takes down Oscar in that AWP door. Wins it, and that could be the catalyst for VP to bring this round home.
I don't write Mouse just off yet though. Sonny gonna be holding outside. Snacks is pushed on by. Pasha just keeping Sonny pinned in here. He's watching to see if the shadow peeks around that train. You're in such an advantageous position here. Oh, thinks Snacks might have gone for it. Well, that sneak out. Here's him on the ladder. Is well aware of the positioning. Sees the feet. Spots the first. Goes in for more. Sonny with 2. Looks to make it 3. He'll take it all the way home. As he gets himself 3, opens up the A-bomb site. I said you couldn't write them off just yet. Neo tries to push through and reclaim lost ground. But all of our sports lie in wait here. This round's heating up as Sonny He's the one onto 4. Sticko finishes off Taz. And there we go. A bright future there. Spurred on by Sonny. That's mousesports. Get themselves a 7th.
What a great round from Sonny. Drags in the way from the void. Opens up, patches down. Goes straight for the 2nd. Snacks goes down as well and sprays the 3rd. Crazy play coming out of the Finnish player. Picked up from Penta in his recent player break. An interesting setup on VP right now. Double up setup, but only a Desert Eagle on Snacks. I say only, but Snacks can make some pretty sick plays with that weapon.
Yeah.
Actually, Neo is the one with the AWP.
Yeah, he's going to go and fall back from B. Missed that opening shot. That was kind of the opportunity to find the opening frag there for VP. And now you can see they've rotated Taz in. No one playing it close though. Playing very passively over on B means that 2 smokes, all it takes. Get that bomb down. Entire site for free. 5v5 in the retake. But that's why now we can see Taz start to go more aggressive. Hasn't seen anyone push in. Doesn't want to go when the initial barrage utility comes into the site, or else he could just find himself deep within the enemy lines as they come converging on through. Now they throw out the utility that allows them to head on in. And Taz, he's got to try and buy time. Misses the opener. He's going to fall to Chris J. Neo does answer with 1 back in return. Tries going in for more, makes it happen. He's on 2. Finally, the trade comes in from Sonny. As it's a 3-on-3. And look at this aggression from Oscar. He's going to go ahead and push through their own smoke. Catches them unaware as he's up in a connector. Now they have no idea that he's here.
This should be the play that wins in the round. Oscar in a perfect position. We'll probably wait a bit here until they spot his way.
He's playing this perfectly. Oscar in with 1. Goes back for more. Pasha does answer as best he can. But he's been locked out the site. That's for certain. Going to fall to Sonny. mousesports in with their 8th.
This might go all the way. mousesports definitely picking up the pace right now. After a lackluster first half. 2 rounds in a row. Coming off the back of a pistol loss. And Oscar's on 20 frags. Sonny on 16. VP now forced into a full eco. Nothing being purchased at all for the VP side. They just want to get this round out of the way. Let's just push B.
Yeah, man, I was going to send everyone up here. ESPs across the board. Shipping just a mop up, into the arms of Rops they go. He's going to take that embrace all day long. Bialy, Snacks and Taz. They hit the deck. They've started to rotate Neo around. Pasha's left down on B. This round should go the way I'm at. Unless Neo just... I don't even know. There's no way you could possibly win this.
No.
And that's Mouse in with the 9th. 3 rounds now between them and VP.
Good stuff. Bringing us ever closer to a tied game. As Neo will be taken out. Pasha last man standing and probably not fancying his chances in this one. 2,100 in the bank account for Pasha. So I'll have to buy next one. Terrorists win. Let's have a look. Choices this time around for VP, not a lot of money. Richest player, 4,500. We are going to see some unconventional stuff coming out. It's going to be lack of utility and then a max 7 on Snacks with full utility. And then no kits being purchased. So relying on win the duels quick if there was a retake situation. AWP and Oscar full setup for everyone on the mouse team. Let's see what the choice is. Spreading out of the default, Sonny goes for the entries again and he gets it. Bialy goes down. Sonny on 4 HP but still alive. This opens it up for Stiko. But Snacks is running around with the max 7.
How's he got?
Okay.
No. But observers like, nah, I can't watch this. Tries to leave, but no, now we're back into the fray. Suddenly it's Neo trying to turn things the other way. Oscar does answer back, but Taz chimes in with 1, leaving it now in the 1v1. Bombs dropped. Oscar holding this. Comes on down towards A main. Starts to sneak back up. Going to be afforded the bomb as Taz just hands that over. Loops back round, just misses him there. That timing could have been huge. Crossing over an E-box now, going to try and make the cross. Taz looks away at just the wrong time. That's twice in a row. And on the back of that alone, Oscar begins his rotation. Will he commit to B? That's something I'm not too sure on. He's got 50 seconds left. Doesn't have to commit to this if he doesn't want to. Could try see him play some serious mind games because that's what this round is now. 1 versus 1. Neither of these players know where the other is. And as you say, yeah, Taz does not have the kit to play with. Full utility as well for Oscar. Yeah. Bomb plant comes in. Taz now knows the jig is up. Has to start rotating around.
This is going to be very hard because Rob's with the Molotov as well. He's actually not going for the upper plane, which would be the position you would assume.
Taz is out the reconnector. Oscar's heard all of this, playing it perfectly, just going to be hiding. Has it planted for connector. Taz is checking all the angles, and Oscar's fast. Finds that frag, the 3K, wins out the 1v1. And Mouse, they're going to be in with their 10th round, keeping this close, keeping it competitive. 2 rounds between these two teams now as Mouse, they start to close that gap. That's their 4th consecutively. And now there's no money for VP.
And this was a great round. Once again, just telling the story of how well Oscar's playing here on Train. This is one of his favorite maps, 23-16. Sonny has had some great entries as well. mousesports 2 rounds away from tying us up. Bit of an investment from VP, but not too much. They're not expecting much out of this. They're buying into the next one, so mousesport probably will be allowed on 11. Neo with the scouts, he's at 75 for Taz. Those are the main weapons. And then Bialy in the bomb side with a P250. Well, actually take a frag.
Ooh,
shut
backflip.
down.
Points for the landing there. Taz gets 1 more before Oscar dispatches of him, and now the man advantage in favour of Mouse. Oscar chimes together a 2nd one there. Another scout going to be picked up by Pasha. Looking to try and click on some heads, but Oscar gets it done. That's an 11-12 scoreline. I imagine we could see the pause called in sometime soon for VP. Let's not forget, heading into this, it was in their favour. We saw it go to what, a 12-5, sorry, 12-6 scoreline?
As it usually does.
Yeah, that just seems to be the way with these two teams.
Yeah, we have seen that many a time now. Double up setup now. Purchase has gone in. VP, Snacks and Pasha going for it. Utility low on Snacks, and the rest of the team not in a perfect spot either. mousesports got everything they want. Boost coming up, Oscar. Not going to take this shot. Pasha opens up against Chris J. And Oscar, the man, the myth, the legend, takes down Snacks. To bring it back, Pasha, though, also a legend himself, goes 2 for 1 as Stico trades him out.
Now on A, Oscar, he's been such a huge problem. Sneaking on in, has a player behind him. Neo goes in for the peak, but Oscar lands that shot, and that could be huge here. Out from Pop Dog, that was Bialy dispatching of Sonny. Taz now trying to try and make his way in. Watches the bomb plant. Sticko gonna hit the deck, and Oscar left in a 1v2. Players coming in from Pop. And one within the sight, goes in for the shot, but Taz on the flick. Picks the round up for VP. They're in with a 13th. Shut mousesports out there. And that's going to be wonders for them, because that round could have made or broke VP throughout the rest of this game. They only keep 2 players alive. Not going to do wonders for their economy, but they had no money looking forward. mousesports, plenty in the bank. Oscar was on 16 grand. He's able to buy down in this round. Gets himself the orb drops for the rest of the team. Keeps that money distributed evenly. They can afford to buy into the next, so this round isn't the end if they lose it. When you look at VP, they've had to go all in once again, so they're not out of the woods just yet. The reset's still looming over VP on this CT side.
Double up setup. Snacks and Pasha. Gonna try and emulate it. Oscar inches away that time around. And definitely will be on the hunt for more. As Taz is holding his inner bomb site. His body of old, Neo, coming in to help him out. These two players have played together for such a long time. The duo from the Golden Five. Let's see what they can complete together for make that 5 players coming in. mousesports about to execute into this B-bomb site.
About to be charging up the machine, throw in the smokes. And now they go pushing on through. Neo tries to hold back as he pushes on in, actually going to bypass the smoke. It's Taz to find the frag. Neo then falls in response to that ROPS. Going to look to try and take some aggression. Sunny as well. Pushed all the way up here. Locking VP out of this site. And trying to keep them out the round. Pasha does suspect something might be up. That's a couple of shots in through the smoke. Sunny holding the aggressive angle. Snacks as well. Peeking on in. Misses that shot. They don't know that he's there. And VP, they're looking like they might just concede this round. If they don't find something sooner or later, they're just going to go for the save. And there we go. Pushing on in. They're going to try and commit to it. Taz left in a 1v3. Oscar finishes him off, and that is Mouse in with their 12th.
Someone has to stop Oscar right now, or he will win the match on his own. He's 31-17, and he's absolutely picking apart Virtus.Pro. Insane plays coming out of Oscar right now. A Czech player, a Czech orb legend, has now forced VP into C-set 75s and a Desert Eagle on Snacks. mousesports about to tie this game up 30-13, and I said overtime, probably 16-14, something like that, going all the way, and I think that prediction might come true because these two teams are so hard to separate at this point. Oscar's star quality is definitely showing. VP having a hard time answering in these last couple of rounds.
Gonna go charging in, Taz. Now to pick up the first. Oscar dispatches of his friend Neo. Snacks, next man to fall. It's a slaughter inside of B. And Mao as well, looking like they get themselves a 13th. It would require some downright heroics from Pasha and Bialy. Sonny's taking the aggression here, watching Pop Dog, and that's where Bialy and Pasha are both coming from. Pasha wrapped around from behind. Sonny could either find both here, or he'll be an AK saved. Sonny's just waiting. He's only 24 HP, he's deaded. Couple of shots from this CZ. They're so close to one another. Oh, makes the noise, Pasha. We'll take that all day long. That's an AK in the next round for them. But it will be the equaliser. 13-13. We said we expected this, that it could go the distance, and right now, it very well looks like things could head that way. The last map of this first semi-final to decide who makes it through to the grand finals. It's been a hard-fought battle from either side right now, Risk.
I still can't get over how insane Oscar has been playing. 32-17, and he hasn't been bad in the other maps either. He's just been on fire for mousesports, as we do have a timeout coming in for mousesports themselves. As we are about to go into round number 27. Money is so good on mousesports right now, they don't really have to worry about money for the rest of the ordinary playing time. They can get a buy in every single round from now on. Virtus.Pro on the other side of things, I think they're going to have to go. They could force buy around the AK-47, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think they're going to do CZ-75 armor, pistol armor with some utility behind it. They're not going to go for the full force buy because they will not be able to get the setup that they want. And right now it feels like they need the perfect setup. They need the players to hit every single shot in order to take this round away from mousesports, because they are just taking them to town right now.
Yeah. And while speaking of that, Mal's going to be walking faster down here towards Ivy. Oscar's holding the angle. Pasha's ready to peek around. He's the man with the Catalyst AK. Snacks is there as well. Have the flashes on Pasha to facilitate this push. You've also got the man in the corner there. That's Chris J to support Oscar.
This is dangerous from Oscar. If you get called out by a flash timing.
Are they going to expect Pasha holding the close angle? Chris J does. Down goes Pasha. Oscar then chimes in with Neo, and that was a perfect synergy, an orchestra of death down towards Ivy. Bialy and Taz, they're the two that remain. And well, Bialy's able to get one. Molotov now fades. Bialy waiting in pop, and there's a man waiting up above there for him. That's going to be Rops.
Oscar once again shuts it down. Taz, last man alive. Last man standing. And he will be taken out by Chris J. Perfect round from Chris J there. Steps up to this game and gets a 3K. Oscar with a double of his own. And, man. Oscar, 34 frags now. 14-13. VP, this is their buy. This is the buy. If they get it, they tie the game up. If they lose it, mousesports probably wins the game as well. buying all the way down. They're getting some loss bonus after this if they lose, but mousesports are going to be on 14 with perfect setup against the force buy if that happens. So this is it, Harry. This is it.
Yeah, this is the defining moment of this game. No money for VP, they have to pick this up. Pivotal, so much for Mouse. Does not matter if they lose this, they can buy to the end of this. While they're going to be waiting, Rops is boosted up over the smoke. Doesn't spot anything. A slight gap in it. You can see any players up on top of the trains. Going to get re-smoked, so he keeps using this little crafty boost. Snacks is holding close, though. Waiting to see if there's any magic in store down in Pop, which there is. Sticko and Rops here. Smoke going to start to fade. He spots out Snacks. Snacks goes in with the peak, but Sticko's fully blind. Rops then chimes in with another Bialy going to hit the deck. And now, Taz and Pasha, they're the two that remain out on A. The rotate already coming in very preemptively so from Neo as they stack all their eggs in one basket out on the A bomb site.
I think they're going to go for the B rotate now.
It makes perfect sense. They found two. When you look at it, you've got Rops and Sticko still holding over in Pop. The bomb making its way to rejoin the rest of the gang. And Sunny, he's selling this fake. They've actually read into this well, VP. Rotating Neo and Pasha into B.
Oscar's going down now, Pop Dog.
Yeah, as Sunny doesn't spot anyone out.
Yep.
Calls that
Good
this
stuff.
could have happened. Going to go ahead and fake in towards the B bomb site. A great counter from Mouse as Rops sounds the alarm over at B. It's going to keep the players there. Sunny now moves in on his own. They just have to worry about Taz. Finds the first, goes in for a little bit more. Taz is going huge right now. Takes two, does find damage, but Chris J able to trade. And now it's Pasha. 1v3. He's been the man stepping up for VP tonight. And he's got to do it now more than ever if he wanted to clutch this out. Just going to play things safe. Look to try and save and play the Catalyst Orb into round 29. 15-13 will be the score. And we're going to be looking at one man in particular, Pasha, to try and cement overtime for VP. And that's even if they let him get away with the Orb. They're going to come in hunting. The implications of losing this is huge. Oh, Pasha's quick. Oh, Pasha's really quick, but Rops is quicker. Does find damage, but not enough. Mouse 15-13, a match and series point here. One away from heading through to the grand finals tomorrow.
And they have deserved it. The last best of three they played, 16-14, 16-14. Best of three here. 3 maps, final map, train. Could go 16-13 to them. We're not entirely sure yet. Anything can still happen. VP can still step back into the game now. They need the magic of the older days. Here we go. Push coming into Pop Dog. Denied. Sticko on 7 HP. Sunny's once again making his way in towards the A-bomb side. Is he going to win that duel? No. Pasha steps back in. 46 HP. The max 7 medium range is just hurting as Oscar picks up Neo.
Zach still lies in wait. Actually to try and answer with some aggression as he pushes up in towards A main. That's the bomb drop. Snack's going to go charging in. He's done great damage here. Tries to lock it down and Oscar's there to trade things back, but the smoke renders him useless. Snacks has to come off huge. And on the other side, players waiting lurk, but he's gone in with a second. The mag 7 worth its weight in gold, pushing up from behind. There's going to be another, but it's all Snacks as he takes himself a third. This man is looking absolutely insane, Pasha. Just up to your left, he's about to walk out in front of Sunny, not like this, Pasha.
What?
They've walked past each other. What is going on? It's sort of madness right now. Sunny peeks in, down goes Pasha. Bialy remains firm. Has to try and get this trade. My voice cannot go any higher right now. And there we go, Bialy gets himself. Sunny Rops left in a 1v3. It's down to the wire. The mishmash buy from VP could have kept them in this for another round. And Rops, the young Estonian, can't step up. Bialy finds the head, and that's VP in with a 14th. 1 round between them and taking this to overtime. That is absolutely insane right now from VP. Snacks, he's the man we needed to step up, and he does. That push with the mag 7 was absolutely ridiculous. The buy comes in. Snacks makes so much money from that. The buying's not a problem. They've got pretty much everything they need. Taz has nothing in terms of utility, but everyone else full belts across the board.
We talk about nip magic in CSGO. This was Snacks magic. Oh my god, what a round. The desk talked about Snacks needing to be that star player, and In that last round, he was the star. He was the only one shining in the sky. And able to take out mousesports. Round number 30. We've gone all the way, Harry. It's either going to be overtime or 16-14. Both prospects are insanely entertaining and thrilling. Push comes in inside. Taz is on the bomb site.
Yeah, Taz has to step up massively. Gets the first, goes for more, but Robs gets the trade. Oscar going to chime in with one more. Pasha and Snacks, that's all that remains. Snacks stepped up last time. Pasha's been consistently pulling his own weight, but down goes Pasha. It's all on Snacks. He's going to fall to Robs as he doubles down at the end. And Mouse, they're going to win out 16-14. VP do such a good job of almost bringing that back. And you really have to feel bad for them. It all came down to that one round, and they don't manage to do it. And I mean, that's why, you know, I mean, people are probably wondering why they wanted to replay that round, but it just goes to show you a singular round can make such a huge difference in this game.
Also after that round, Oscar stepped up hugely. He ended up on 37 frags. 16-14 victory. What a game. mousesports will be the first grand finalist as they defeat the old god of VP. But I have to say, VP played a great game.
Yeah, I mean, VP looked absolutely fantastic. And Mouse, you know, congratulations. They're going to be heading through to the final. VP, it's sad to see, but it's a team, you know, that has been on the brink of kind of, you know, a very, very low point in their careers. They've started to really bring it back up, and now, I mean, yeah, this is fairly promising from them. They were resilient, and that's been a kind of a key thing that VP have been struggling with, that sake of resilience and actually getting the rounds as well. And we saw they did both of that tonight. Hopefully, we can see that continue, the resurgence from Virtus.Pro. Either way, what a fantastic map to finish off that first semi-final. But there's still another one yet to come.
The delay was long, it was hard to get through, but I think we were rewarded in the end with a great game. 16-14 was the scoreline, and Harry, I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what the desk have to say about this, because this is interesting. This is very like a map that should be broken down by some legends on the desk there. Of course, Thorn will have his to say. Tommy will have his to say as well. Yep.
I think that was
that was the throw.
At some point. There we go. Thank you very much to Risk and Harry. Very long series there that mousesports come out on top of eventually. We're back with Thorin and Lurpus once more. First of all, before we talk about the match itself, we have to talk about Oscar's performance in that last game, because that was an incredible performance.
Yeah, especially because actually you would normally expect, with the circumstances of Mouse and the fact that, listen, Oscar's a very experienced player, but not at this level. You'd think, if anything, they should be the ones who kind of get tilted, you know. Virtus.Pro gets this big lead back, even when they did well in that round that obviously got replayed a bunch of times. You'd think, if anything, it should be them that should kind of fade away. But insane resilience, and it looked like Virtus.Pro was just getting battered there, but when a guy can just run all over the place as terrorist with an AWP and take all those picks, like every pick Oscar gets is a super aggressive pick, you know. He takes that challenge, and he's not just a